Hi and welcome to Whiskey Shared. You're watching my review of Armorik Sherry Cask Single Malt. I'm Toby and you're watching Whiskey Shared. Welcome to my review of Armorik Sherry Cask Single Malt. This is a French single malt from Brittany in France, and it comes from the Warenghem distillery. The Armorik brand are considered pioneers of French whisky, dating back to 1983. This particular whisky is £50 in the UK, it's non-chill filtered natural colour and it's 46% ABV. Shall we find out what it tastes like? On to the whisky. So before I start nosing and tasting, let's have a quick look at the colour. I'd say that's like a russet. There is a really nice warm shade there, and as I said, it is natural colour, so it's really nice. Let's start with the nose. Right, so the first thing I get with this is like raisins. I get vanilla. There's lemon notes that provide like a delicate freshness. There's hints of mint. There's some black pepper. And there's also fresh orange. I'm also getting some red fruits coming through. Let's move on to the palate. Yeah, it's a little thin to start, but I'm starting to get like caramel sweets and sherry aromas. It's very fruity and a little bit sweet. Let's have another sip. So I'm starting to get like notes of red apple and blackcurrant, which is really nice. There's a hit of pepper followed by cinnamon and other baking spices. I'd say there's fruity notes that are complex with like nuts and dark chocolate, but like at the start, it definitely is a little bit thin on the palate, and it's yeah, lacking a little mouthfeel. Let's have one final sip. Yeah, so on top of the flavours I've already picked out, I'd say there's like a hint of ginger. And there's also a coffee note, like coffee grounds, that's rather nice. In terms of finish, I'd say it's like medium long. There's like a warm sort of feeling with like a hint of pepper. The spice is not overpowering though. The sweetness of the sherry remains, and I'd say it's slightly drying. I think that's possibly from the sherry, possibly from the wood, but there is also a hint of chocolate. It's definitely spicy and long lasting in the finish, but yeah, definitely like pepper and a hint of cinnamon. In terms of value, well, this is around the £50 mark in the UK. It's available from a number of retailers and is occasionally on sale, but I think as a French single malt, it's obviously non-age statement. It is 46% ABV, it's natural colour and non-chill filtered, so I think around the £50 is okay for this type of whisky. It'd be nice to see an age statement on it. Obviously, a French age statement whisky might command a higher price, but it'd be interesting to know how old the whisky is that goes into this. I'd say this is probably around the sort of 8 to 12 years, I'd say, but it possibly could be younger. I think this is a good example of French whiskey. I think this is a quality whiskey, and I have tried another whiskey from the same distillery, and this is definitely better. I think this is a whiskey that I think you could start an evening with. It's not overly complex. It's quite an easy drinker. As I said, it's a little thin on the palate, but yeah, it's okay. And I think this is the sort of whiskey you might reach for regularly to maybe defend some of the better bottles in your collection. If you've never had a French whiskey, then this is definitely a good place to start. And if you have, then let me know in the comments what else you've tried, because yeah, French whiskey I'd say is a little bit difficult to get in the UK. I'd say there's not a great amount of it available. I've definitely seen more when going to France, so some of it's definitely not making it over here. But yeah, let me know your thoughts. Obviously, if you've tried this or another Armorik, then yeah, share your thoughts in the comments. And if there's another French whiskey you think I should try, including something from Armorik, then I'm all ears. Hopefully you found this interesting, and hopefully I'll see you again soon. Stauncher.
I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, why not give it a like or a comment, and please consider subscribing for more videos like this.